Hello, I'm Irene. Tell us a little bit about the film and about your part, if you can.
This film is about a heroine named Harriet Tubman, who led around 300 enslaved Africans to a place of freedom, away from the bondage and the crack of the whip. I play her father. She is an extension of her father's experience. Her father was a free man, and his wife and children were born into slavery. So you can imagine how that feels. You know, you want to grab and hug your child, but you can only do that when somebody else says it's okay for you to do that. You know, so in trying to keep her alive and keep her moving forward, I think that her father was a wonderful force in that. And what you'll see in the film is that he maintained his integrity and sense of truth. He never wanted to tell a lie to anybody. And you'll find out how he did that in this particular film when he's being sought after and being found to work with those who were enslaved and looking for freedom.
It's a serious, quite deep film, I would say, isn't it?
Yes, it's extremely serious and extremely poignant. Wherever people are being oppressed, no matter what the condition is, that's a serious place to be. Whether you're being oppressed economically, environmentally, you know, physically. It's the freedom of spirit that everyone's trying to find. You know, it's life and love that we're trying to find. You know, and to have these obstacles can either be obstacles or they can be stepping stones. You know, they can be stepping stones as well. And sometimes in this case, there was a stepping stone. Will you excuse me for 1 second? Will you excuse me for 1 second?
Yeah, no, have a hug.
Oh, so sweet.
I know you haven't seen it yet, have you?
No. Whoa!
Surprise, right? Oh, shit.
That was sweet.
You can all have it if you want.
That was so cute.
Let's have you, particularly with this film.
So, what was the hardest scene for you to do in the film?
In American history. Can you start by telling us a little bit about who Harriet was and why her story matters so much?
Letting my daughter go. I've got 4 children, and when you become an empty nester, it's an emotional space. So if you can imagine that, if you imagine that your baby's going out into the world, going to university for the first time, you know, you worry, yes? But there's also a little joy there because they're moving on. In this instance, I tried to imagine that, but without any joy, that my child is not going to learn something. My child is out there in a world where I may not see my child tomorrow. And that's a hard place for anybody, any parent to be. Yeah. So I think that was the hardest, I think that was probably the hardest scene to play. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Very nice to meet you as well.
Keep giggling.
Thank you.